Story 6. The Fox and the Crow. One bright morning in a lovely forest, a clever fox was out for a stroll, sniffing the air for something tasty to eat. As he wandered, he caught a delightful scent, a rich, mouth-watering smell that made his stomach rumble. He followed the scent until he looked up and saw a crow perched high on a branch, holding a big piece of cheese in her beak. The fox's eyes lit up. That cheese looked so good, but how could he get it from the crow, who was sitting up so high in the tree? The fox sat down beneath the tree and began to think. He was clever, and if there was one thing he knew, it was how to sweet-talk others into doing what he wanted. With a sly grin, the fox called up to the crow, "Good morning, beautiful crow." "My, what lovely feathers you have! They shine like the brightest stars." The crow puffed up with pride. No one had ever called her feathers beautiful before. She stood a little taller on her branch, holding the cheese even more proudly in her beak. The fox continued, "And your eyes, they sparkle like diamonds. You must be the most graceful bird in the whole forest." The crow, feeling very flattered, fluffed her feathers and smiled, as best as a bird with a beak full of cheese could. But the fox wasn't done yet. He knew just how to make the crow give him what he wanted. "But," the fox said thoughtfully, "I've heard rumors that your voice is just as lovely as your feathers and eyes. I've heard you sing like an angel. I would be so lucky if you could sing a little tune for me." The crow's eyes sparkled with delight. She had always wanted to be admired for her voice. Without thinking twice, she opened her beak to sing proudly for the fox. But the moment she did, the cheese fell from her mouth, tumbling down toward the ground. The fox, quick as lightning, pounced on the cheese, catching it before it hit the dirt. "Thank you, my dear crow," the fox said with a sly grin, biting into the cheese. "You have a lovely voice, but you've given me an even lovelier meal." The crow, realizing too late that she had been tricked, cawed angrily from her perch, but the fox just trotted off into the forest with the cheese in his mouth. The crow sighed and thought to herself, "I won't fall for flattery again." Remember to be careful of those who use sweet words to get what they want. Flattery can be deceiving. That is the end of today's story. Hope you enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe for more upcoming videos.